Hey guys, I'm just here bringing you another video of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. We're going to be doing a MLG Columbus 2014 recap video, and I'm going to be playing a little Hardpoint. I'm not going to be paying as much attention as I am to the game. I'm going to be paying more attention to what I am telling you guys and what happened at Columbus. So, if you all didn't know, this weekend Columbus went down. It was the first Advanced Warfare tournament, and it went pretty well. There was a lot of good teams competing, and it was a lot of action the whole weekend. We're going to start off with the winners bracket, and we're just going to go from there. The 8 teams to qualify for the winners bracket were Prophecy, Optic Nation, FaZe, Strictly Business, Denial, Envy, Optic Gaming, and Justice. I was surprised by seeing Strictly Business and Prophecy up there. Those are two fairly new teams, and Prophecy kind of hasn't had too much practice together because they just formed recently. And Strictly Business has been around, but they haven't been a very solid competitive team. You see them around playing, you know, Fizzurf and have all of them, and then you had Twiz and John on that team. They were very good. They ended up in the winners bracket, but yeah, they started off the tournament hot going to this Sunday. The first matchup was Prophecy versus Optic Nation, and Prophecy 3-2'd them. I am a fan of Optic, so I wanted either Optic Gaming or Optic Nation to win, and Optic Nation struggled on, as you could say, in the last day or two of the tournament. I thought they were a lot better team going into the tournament, but as the tournament progressed, they struggled a little bit and didn't get as far as they wanted to. They have a very, very good squad, and they will be able to go far and probably beat any team once they get a lot of practice. The next matchup in the round 1 was FaZe versus Strictly Business. Obvious FaZe was going to win, but they took them a little amount of time to win. They won 3-2. I watched that game. It was a very good game. Strictly Business put up a very good fight, but FaZe is just overall the better team, so they won that, moving on to play Prophecy in the next round. I can't do two things at once. The next matchup in that quarterfinals was the Denial versus Envy. That was probably the biggest matchup of the day in the quarterfinals. Those two teams could have been final contenders, but they ended up playing each other in that quarterfinal round of the winners bracket. Envious did win. They won 3-2. It was a very good game, and I thought Denial could have won that. I thought they could easily be in Envious. Envious had a rough tournament. They didn't play as they wanted to. And then going to the last quarterfinal game, it was Optic Gaming versus Justice. Optic Gaming won 3-2, just like all the other teams won 3-2 in the quarterfinals. It was a great game to watch. Optic Gaming clearly the better team, and they should have won that, like they did. Justice is a team who surprised me. They're very good. They didn't have too many people that are known, but now coming up into the Season 1 league, they're going to be very dominant. They could win the whole thing. Now we're heading into the semifinals. It was Prophecy versus FaZe. Surprisingly, Prophecy 3-0'd FaZe. FaZe came out very, very weak. Aches, if you did not know, had stitches in his thumb the day before, so on Friday or Saturday, one of those, and had to play with that, and that was their first matchup, and they just played terribly. It was embarrassing to watch them go down like that. So they were dropped to the losers bracket, and they had to make a run from there. The other matchup was Envious and Optic Gaming, and Optic Gaming just came off a nice win over who they played. They played Justice, who's a very good team, and they 3-0'd them. Very surprising. Envious had a very bad tournament for the first tournament of Advanced Warfare. but I can see them coming back. So they were dropped down to the losers bracket after the semifinals. In the finals of the winners bracket, it was Prophecy and Optic Gaming, and Optic Gaming just didn't stop there. They rolled on 3-0ing the Prophecy 2 and heading to the grand finals. Now they had to look at who was coming up through the losers bracket, and there was a lot of good teams that could have played in that finals with them, but there was a few teams that stuck out and actually put up great performances. So all those teams dropped to the losers bracket, and we'll just go to round 4 of the losers bracket. It was first matchup was Aware versus Optic Nation, and Optic Nation actually took that one 3-2. Aware's another great team that's also going to be heading into season 1 of Advanced Warfare, so that's going to be fun watching them. Next matchup was Strictly Business TK. TK was having a good tournament. They placed, I think, first or second in their pool play, but ended up, no, they placed third. Yep, they placed third because Optic Gaming and Prophecy came ahead of them. But they started off the tournament very hot, beating Optic Gaming, beating Prophecy, but then they struggled the rest of the way. They beat Strictly Business 3-1 pretty easily. Strictly Business was a team that I thought could actually play in the Mega Run in this tournament and get a spot in the Season 1 League, but they ended up coming short and losing in the round 4 of the losers bracket. Another matchup was Denial Automatic Reload. Denial 3-1 them, and Automatic Reload is another team that hasn't got much practice, and they've just been playing together for a couple weeks. But they made a great run, and they ended up be able to make an appearance in the Season 1 League for Advanced Warfare, which is pretty cool for them. And the last matchup of round 4 was Justice and DT Esports. Justice 3-1 them. I don't know too much about DT Esports, but Justice easily beat them. Going to round 5 was Optic Nation versus TK, and TK just manhandled Optic Nation. They won 3-1, and it was just not even a game to watch. Optic Gaming just lost it. Alright, dude, that guy's not dying. So TK moved on to play Envious. Now the second matchup in round 5 was Denial Justice, and Denial came up hot and 3-0 them. I was expecting that to go to game 5 at least, because Justice was having a great run just like Denial. So they have to go play FaZe, and then in that round, the winner of these two games, the winner of Envious versus TK and the winner of FaZe versus Denial, would play each other to go play. Wait, what? Yeah, they would go play. They would play each other to play Prophecy to go to the grand finals, and TK actually 3-0'd Envious. Envious, like I said, had a terrible tournament. They did not place as high as they wanted to, and FaZe actually took game 5 away from Denial and ended up going to play TK. It was very hard to watch Denial. Denial, I thought was going to be one of the better teams in this tournament, but they ended up not placing too high. They went on. They lost to FaZe. Now FaZe played TK, and FaZe beat TK. I don't know. I think it was 3-1. I don't know exactly sure. I think they went 3-1. They had to go play Prophecy to get to the grand finals, and they played Prophecy. I think it went to game 5, and they beat them. But FaZe was on a hot run. Now they went to play Optic Gaming in the finals. The finals, it was embarrassing. I'm an Optic Gaming fan. To see Optic Gaming go down the way they did was just terrible. For FaZe to win the whole tournament at MLG Columbus, they had to beat Optic Gaming in a best of 5 twice. First best of 5, FaZe won 3-1. Now they have now whoever wins the second best of 5 wins the whole tournament, and FaZe, I think, took it 3-1, 3-2. No, 3-1. Yeah. Optic Gaming in my opinion, should have won that tournament. They deserved it. They were the better team. But FaZe just played better out of those two best of 5. So FaZe was your winner, was the winner of the MLG Columbus first event for Advanced Warfare, and it was one of the best events. Lots of game 5s, lots of action. It was just very intense. I loved it. I thought it was a great time, and I can't wait to see the next one. I think it's X Games. I'm psyched to see. Now let's talk about who got into the league. It's the same teams that were in the league season 3 playoffs get there. So all those teams, Optic Gaming, Octa Nation, all of them get in. But the 4 teams to make it in that had to play in through this tournament to get into the league were Justice, TK, Prophecy, and I think Automatic Reload. Those 4 teams made it into the season 1 league for Advanced Warfare. So that starts December 5th or 12th, I think, which is pretty cool to watch. Oh, yeah. So that's that. That is Columbus for you guys. That is a recap. FaZe won it all. They went on a hot streak at the end, going through the loser's bracket to beat Optic Gaming at the end to win it. The next tournament, I think, is X Games. I think. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel for more content of Advanced Warfare. Leave a comment if you think FaZe should have won or Optic should have won. I'm an Optic fan. I thought they should have won, but they'll get the next tournament. I know that. They'll come off with redemption. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in my next video.